Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow, who was sending this live stream to the wrong location.
No big deal.
But I fixed it. So now I have to go delete the other one. Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Ding.
Be sure to subscribe.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube. I was going to do it.
Okay.
Channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for joining us.
Now, if you're on Facebook, it may be started a stream and then stopped and then started again. So
whoopsie.
Sorry. Let me go in. I'm actually going to go in and then delete the... Anyway.
While we're live.
Yeah. So, Miriam, what's going on today?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Crazy Meeting Tuesday.
We are having our Friends and Family sale today, and it has been an awesome ride.
Yeah, so let's say hi to people really quick.
Hi, people.
Heath is on. Matreya says evening all. K-Bear says hello, Lynette from snowy Pennsylvania. Kim says Pennsylvania here too. Wow, look at that.
Pennsylvania, 65,000.
That's not right. Renee says, hey kids, how goes it? Matreya says sale is just like flavor of the week for Timeline.
Yeah.
Jennifer says good evening. Lisa says hi, Chris and Miriam. And hi, gang. Stephanie says hi, guys. Let's see. I need to make this a little
easier to read. Oh,
yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway, let's see. I hope it doesn't repeat. Sean says hi, Chris and Miriam. He says, way to go, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary says hello. Deb says good evening, Chris and Miriam. Lynette says, oh, hello from snowy Utah.
Hey.
And if I skipped you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get caught up, and I'm a little off my game. Patty says hello and happy Tuesday. Yeah. Debbie says good evening, folks. Shauna says talking to Kabul Bry. How you doing? Stephanie says having Keto Chow hot cereal in the morning.
That sounds good.
Nan says good evening. Lisa says, and my son just called. Grr, gotta go pick him up. Well, good luck. K-Bear says, would like to know how to put gelatin in Keto Chow only using the blender bottle, as we don't have a blender in our truck.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody actually, on the Facebook support group, they didn't want to mix it up otherwise. Anyway, they took Keto Chow. They put some gelatin into water and bloomed it. Mm-hmm. And then just added that to the Keto Chow.
It bloomed it and then mixed it up?
Yeah, and it didn't really mix in, super well.
Okay.
Unless you heat the gelatin, it's not going to dissolve. It'll stay as little clumps. They said,
well,
but it kind of...
they use half, like when you make Jell-O, half hot water, half cold water?
Yeah, you'd have to bloom it first and then mix it with really hot water.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right?
But in this case, they're like, it kind of made like those little tapioca ball things.
Like little Orbeez?
Yes.
Or whatever those are called.
Yep.
Little balls of gelatin. Goodness.
Yeah, so K-Bear, you're just going to have to heat it somehow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stephanie said hi.
Yeah, she did. Rachel says, hi guys, watching from Charlotte, North Carolina. Nice. He says, I'm going to miss the tomorrow morning show. I have to go to PT.
Oh. Personal timeout.
Erica says, is the sale just for today? No. It's supposed to be going until Sunday.
Yes.
So the 31st.
Yes.
At least through the end of the month. George, who's on Facebook this time, says, hola. Kabul Bry says, peachy. Just peachy.
Peachy.
B1 Riddler says, glad the sale is here. I couldn't take any more email. LOL.
Sorry.
Oh, man. So for those of you who missed it, we messed up and sent out an email, but the subject line said...
live. Just kidding. That's tomorrow.
Just kidding.
We wanted to get the link out ahead of time. We just didn't notice that the subject said something weird.
Let's see. Renee's going to watch Hungry Heath's pork video. Betsy says, Pennsylvania here too. Crystal's on from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Mimi says, good evening, everyone.
Hi,
Jennifer
Mimi.
says, got some great things from the sale.
Nice.
Bryce says, great evening, Chris and Miriam. Debbie says, the mug is so cute in the bundle.
It is so cute.
I actually saw them today.
You did?
They were down there when I went to go mail some stuff.
Oh, did you say hi?
I did. Stephanie says, tell Renee and Heath hi for me. I'm on Facebook. Okay. Wanda says she's in Virginia. Nice.
Ooh.
Which always reminds me of John Carter of Mars, which I thought was a fantastic movie.
A good movie too.
It was terribly marketed. They didn't know what to do with it. Anyway, Melissa says, I got busted in Bible study this morning ordering Keto Chow.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Mary says, Washington State is snowy. I bet. There are parts of the Sierra Nevada mountain range that's supposed to get, I think it was 9 feet of snow today.
Oh, well, that's the mountains. So.
Yes. Anyway, Renee says, nice. Devin says,
hey, Devin.
evening all. Heath, I'm not going to read what you wrote.
We're skipping over that.
Renee says, hope Delilah enjoyed the bone. Wanda says, yeah, how long does the sale last? At least until the 31st. K-Bear says, okay, that's doable. We have a small kettle in the truck. Nice.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Some of the stuff has sold out. We had some Hydro Flasks that were 52 out. Or 54. I can't remember.
There weren't very many.
No, 54% off. Sorry.
Oh, not $52.
And there weren't a lot of them. And they were ordered, actually, they were sent to us on accident. We ordered the ones that had the bigger thing with the flip-top lid, and they sent us the wrong ones. And they're like, well, we engraved your stuff on them, so you can't return them. Sorry. We're like, thanks a lot,
Thank
jerks.
you.
Let's see. Patty says hi from New Jersey. Deanna says hi from Omaha.
Hey, I've been there. I bet it's freezing there.
We were in Omaha a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with our friends, all our keto peeps.
Denise says, so much for being happy that Hungry Heath wasn't first. Linda says, hello from snowy Thompson, Connecticut. Wow.
Ooh,
we haven't been to Connecticut in a while.
I haven't been to Connecticut in a while.
Sojourn says, hi, everyone, listening to learn. Two Crazy Ketos. Are you Joe or are you Rachel? Says, happy Tuesday.
Hi.
Renee says, after living in Saudi, I have yet to be able to return to eating pork other than bacon. Not because they're Muslim reasons, just weird about the processing stuff I saw. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sonia dice, hola, Keto Chow familia. Shauna says, I can't wait. My chow bundle is in San Francisco now. Speaking of which, okay, so the Chow Club, so the idea was we would ship them out so that they would already be there by the 1st. And we had a choice between starting to ship them on Friday the 22nd, which means that they would start showing up on between the 26th and the 28th, or we could wait until the 25th to ship them, and then some of them might not have arrived until the 1st.
Yeah, we didn't want to and then if there were some mess ups, because I'm sure there'll be some, and there, there's not a lot we can do, but we thought we'd get a couple days ahead, and hopefully they would get there. Yeah,
so some of the ones shipped out by UPS Ground on the 22nd. Some of them shipped out priority mail on, yesterday. Some of them shipped out priority mail today.
Yeah, I think they're all gone.
Yeah, we shipped. Yeah. They are all in transit at this point. All of the ones that were ordered before the cutoff of
the 15th.
Like 11:59 p.m. Eastern time on the 15th.
I'm so excited! I can't wait to see what you guys think.
Yeah, and what was her name?
I don't know. Monika.
Monika got hers today.
Monika got hers today.
She posted the picture of the box and said, I'm not telling you what it is.
Oh my gosh. What a nice person. No spoiling the surprise.
And I'm sure people are going to get them, and
it's going to...
Yeah, what's in it is going to get out. Sojourn says, Dayton, Ohio. AK Sweetie says, hello from Alaska, or hey from Alaska.
Oh, hey.
Nice. Well, welcome. Kabul Bry says, yes, it was an awesome movie. John Carter, that is.
Yeah, I liked it.
Jennifer says, we got a bit of snow here in Southern California yesterday. Carol says, Miriam, how much real salt do you put in your water? Tried, didn't like it.
Oh, did you try the seasoned salt in the water and warm it up when you're fasting? Is that what you're talking about? So I actually do kind of a lot, because usually I have to be like, when I go to have it, it's because I'm frustrated and want to eat. And so I'm kind of in a mental unrest at the moment anyway, and so then I have that, and I feel like, for some reason, I just feel like I'm eating something, and so I put it in the
Miriam
microwave.
takes a bath.
Yeah, but that takes
works.
a while. to get the water.
So you're putting in
heated up.
how much though? Like a teaspoon or a half teaspoon?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, like a teaspoon. And then I also sometimes will put like the actual real salt in it and then less of the Redmond real salt. But I heat it up. And then I have to stir it a lot because it's super grainy. And so you're like eating all these grainy.
So Fanny says Las Vegas got snow.
Ooh.
A guy named Jim says hi from Riverton, Utah. Wait, what?
Hey, Jimmy.
How's it going, Jimmy? Shauna says we are getting all the rain. Deb like John Connor as well. Stephanie says, watching from Tennessee, looking forward to my family and friends sale order.
Yes.
Mary said she lived in Moab for a year. It definitely puts Spokane to shame for snow.
Oh, yeah.
We were thinking about going to Moab for spring break.
We always want to go for spring break, but
it's always the stinking Jeep Safari.
And it's so crowded because everybody goes down there to ride their Jeeps. And it just happens to always be on spring break, so...
Jennifer says, not in the mountain of Southern California, but inland area where it rarely snows. Oh, okay. He says, how rude. Devin says, me taking advantage of the Keto Chow sale. Also me. Devin, you have 11 unopened bags of Keto Chow. You don't need any more. Stephanie says, so glad the sale is a week, so Thursday I can get the orange cream. Marie says, good movie, but the books are 1,000% better. Yeah, but what about if you go back to the original... Oh, we are buffering.
Whoops.
Do you want to go make sure that the kids aren't watching a movie?
Sure.
If you go back enough, John Carter... Let's see. I'm going to change the bit rate. Okay, the kids were watching a movie. It was killing the bit rate. We're back. Hey. Okay, I'm going to up the bit rate again. Let's see, because I dropped the stream quality. So they just need to know that they can't watch movies while mom and dad are doing a live stream anymore. Okay. Yeah, John Carter. There were originally comic books, apparently, like during the Civil War or something. Victoria says, thank you so much for the amazing Friends and Family sale. Just stocked up. Got 197 meals and an average of $2.58 per meal. Such a huge savings. By Grapthar's Hammer. What a savings. Debbie says, my son in Wisconsin said they got 1.5 feet on the sidewalks and driveway with drips up to 3 feet. The answer is it's very cold, 19 degrees when they got 1 foot of snow. He says we were in Hawaii 2 years ago. Oh, man. Renee says super duper foggy here, which has the deer out strolling in masses past my yard. Wow. That's venison. Rihanna says mine says still waiting to be picked up. That's weird because they were all picked up. All of maybe they just haven't scanned it yet because we gave everything to the post office and to UPS. Were they watching a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
On Cody.
Something is going on that causes that to kill the...
So tell them not to watch it.
Yeah, not to watch on Cody. Victoria says, I did get 21 packets of apple pie with a 2KK 10% discount. And she really likes that flavor. Rhonda says, I don't want to know what is in the Chow Club box, as in, has in it before I get mine. I want it to be surprised. May not watch the live until Thursday after I get mine. I think we won't let it slip.
No, we're not going to let it slip.
Yeah.
Other people might, though.
B1 Riddler says, I clicked on the Friends and Family link to place my order. Then I noticed I wasn't logged into my account, so I'm not sure if I got my points.
We can look that up.
It should be by email address. Now, one thing Miriam wanted to point out, if you're having problems with discounts or anything like that, make sure you email, if you reply to the order confirmation email, you will absolutely get a hold of us, and that's like the best way to get a hold of us. Let's see. Renee says I'll probably shoot my own leg. Too Crazy Kia says I put in a teaspoon, and this is Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Great.
Matreya says no snow here, just ice. Michelle says hi from North Carolina. Love Keto Chow. Aww. He says you should come to Houston for spring break. We're actually thinking of going to Lake Powell and getting a houseboat.
Doesn't that sound fun?
And we caught up to the buffering.
And you can be social distancing because you're just all out on the water and that's it.
K-Bear says, I hear the new movie with Tom Hanks is very good. News to the world. Okay, we got buffering. Get all the bits. Sean says, those darn kids and their entertainment.
I know.
Others when he says the book is always better than the movie. Well, and you just have to assume that, act like they're two separate things. Like completely separate things. And then you should be fine.
And they just happen to have the same characters sometimes. And similar.
Danita wants to know, what is the most popular flavor? Actually, the most popular flavor is chocolate.
Chocolate.
Let's see. And if I do share my screen and I do Keto Chow leaderboard, Google's going to find it. Here we go. That's the most recent one. Yeah, chocolate.
Could it be in Keto Chow colors? That would be cuter.
This is just the default colors that Excel had. So yeah, chocolate's the most popular, then chocolate peanut butter, salted caramel, so on and so forth. So you have, actually has I
like salted caramel. That sounds
list
yummy.
of all of them. So let me post that in there. Shelly's on. She says evening all. Let's see.
I can't focus.
Maitreya says, wow. Caboodle Bry says, yep, Edgar Rice Burroughs, also Tarzan fame. That's right. Anthony says, I have points to use with my friends and family.
Yes, and you can. So what you want to do is put them into the discount box on the cart page.
Yes.
And Chris actually edited it today.
I sure did.
So that it's a little bit easier to understand, but it's still somewhat confusing because there's just 2 boxes. So he's going to show that to you right now.
So, by the way, the rewards program, there's information about that down here.
Oh, that looks cute, that little pop-up.
So let's say that I've got... there's a couple things I wanted to show everybody.
Okay,
so first
that's
off,
on the Friends and Family page, by the way.
This is the Friends and Family page. Okay, so first off, it shows handily that you are getting a discount. Now, somebody else asked...
$10?
What's that?
$10?
On 7 of them, yeah. Somebody else asked, does this stack with some of the affiliate code discounts? No, it does not.
Because it will be a bigger discount than their discount.
So the 30% off is a bigger discount than the other ones. Now, here's an interesting thing. Watch this. If I change the quantity, you'll notice that the thing that said...
Anymore.
Okay, but the discount is still there. And if I reload the page...
It pops back in.
It brings
again.
it back.
And then it's the 11 that you changed it to.
Yes.
So it just doesn't show it when you change that one quantity, but it is still there.
If I change it and then I scroll on down here and I hit checkout, what's this?
That's where the mug cakes live.
That's where the mug cakes live. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Cute.
But one thing I wanted to talk about was on the... Oh my gosh, it's taking forever. On the checkout. So if you want to use your rewards program code, a lot of people were confused because this said gift card or discount code.
Yes.
I actually changed this today because we were doing our live stream this morning and I was like, wait a minute. I bet you I can change that.
Yeah.
And I did. I was able to change it. So as it says, discounts on previous page. The only thing that goes in here...
the back button.
Or you can click cart. The only thing that can go in here is gift cards. I also changed this to say pick up in Draper, Utah. Because we occasionally have people who are like, oh yeah, I'd like to pick up my order. It's like, so you live in Vermont. How are you going to pick it up in Draper? Anyway, so yeah, I changed those 2 things today. So if you want to use... rewards points, you can. You just have to make sure
right there.
You put them into this box right there. Okay, mug cakes. Mug cakes.
They're so cute. Okay, so here's the cool thing about all the mug cake recipes. That is a serving. So see how big that mug is compared to that serving? That's actually a good size keto serving. You're not having a double serving and then overeating because it's a good size.
And each packet makes 3 servings.
Yes. So there's the single meals in each of the mug kits.
Is this 1 serving or is that 2 on top of each other?
That's 1 serving cut in half.
Oh, nice. Cookies and
that's
cream.
The same. See how it's like, it's super short because you can see them in the mug. Isn't that birthday cake cute?
And then you've also got, this one has, why are there only the 3?
Because they're, I don't know. Because that's how she put them.
But there's 4 of them.
Because 3 is visually appealing.
Okay. Anyway, this one has all 4 different flavors. Right? It does not have 4 mugs. It has 1 mug.
It has 1 mug.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's a confusing picture. I'm sorry.
No, it's beautiful.
Okay. Well, the engineer in me is, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Denise wanted to know if you could
3
stack.
Is beautiful.
So you can't stack an affiliate discount, but you can stack GovX or a rewards coupon.
Or a gift card.
Which
the gift card you'd put into that second box.
Yep. Sonny says, phew, I replied to my email this afternoon. Andrea says, I'm going to have to figure out what to do so spoiler is okay for me. My spouse has been on a chocolate peanut butter fiend.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Let's see. Devin says, and Caboodle Bry is talking about the John Carter and Mars. Yeah, it was a box office flop, but it was a really good movie. Devin says, I was recently hospitalized, and the crap they feed you is ridiculous. Now I'm trying to figure out how to customize my Keto Chow so I can still enjoy it with my gallbladder infection until I have surgery. Melissa wants to know, how do you get points? I've ordered several times. So you get points. First, you have to have the account already. Mm-hmm. There's a couple ways you can earn points. When you create an account, it gives you points. When you order, it gives you points. If you give a special link to one of your friends and they have never placed an order before, they place an order. When they place the order, it gives you points. And the points are actually, you earn the points, but they're not awarded. They're kind of held for 7 days.
7 days.
And that's just, if you like cancel your order or you get a refund, it'll actually subtract the points, even if it's been more than a week, but it holds on to those just so that you don't spend them really quick and then refund and then you have a negative balance and things like that. Sojourn says, I love raspberry cheesecake. John says, I have my own color chart of favorite Keto Chow flavors.
I want to hear it.
Jasmine says, how often do you do giveaways? By the way, I hope both of you are having a great evening.
Oh, thank you.
So we had a giveaway going on last week, right?
We have one starting on Friday.
Okay.
We do them probably every other week and then at random times. We just think it's great to be able to interact with you guys. Yeah. And
sometimes we do
some fun things.
Just Keto Chow giveaways. Sometimes we do them in collaboration with other places.
Yep. Actually, I think I don't know if it's this week or next week, we're going to do a giveaway with Tara and Jeremy.
Oh, nice.
And we're actually going to talk to them on Saturday morning, so you can join us. It'll be fun.
Buffering. It just dropped. Did the kids just turn on something again?
I told them not to.
Can you go check really quick?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and catch up. This is Chris entertaining people waiting for the buffering stream to stop. Okay, maybe it's working again now. Okay. Anyway, Jane says, hello everyone. I had chocolate hot for dinner tonight with coconut extract. Very good. Nice. Saskia says, if it wasn't promoted to sign up for an account and made 2... If I wasn't prompted to sign up for an account and made 2 orders, is there a chance of getting those points added? Reply to your order, to one of your orders, and say, you actually have to say this. You have to say, yo Dawg, and it's spelled D-A-W-G. Chris told me to email you and see if I can get my points added to my account. And they'll say, yo Dawg, we'll totally do that. And every once in a while someone takes me up on that. Did they start another one?
Ruth was watching a church video on her phone.
Okay. Let's see. Stephanie says, lost y'all on Facebook, so on YouTube now. Renee says, about time, Steph. Let's see. Rihanna says, so freaking excited for the mug. Fanny says, so Rihanna, and if life gets back to normal, we will have to meet up.
That's Stephanie.
Oh, Stephanie.
I mean,
it is Stephanie.
Because she changed her name. She's sneaky.
Okay. Ron says, Fanny. I only have 1 apple pie packet and I haven't tried it yet. Chris, can you go back so I can see where this flavor ranks? It's not on the rank. Oh, it's not on there
because it's too new.
Yep. In fact, on the... There we go. On the leaderboard... Piece of crap. So it actually says that we don't have... wait, no, there it is. You'll notice 2 emissions, the pistachio and the lemon meringue. Mm-hmm. And this came out actually, I think, before we had even...
Before.
It was before s'mores, and it was before apple pie.
So those are all...
Yeah. So, yeah, there wasn't enough data yet. So next time we do the roundup, it will have the lemon and the pistachio.
Yeah.
Let's see. Victoria says, I can't tell on the picture what the mug says. What does it say?
Have your cake in keto.
Have your cake in keto. We will.
Because it's a cake mug.
Shauna says, mug bug.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Tam says, yum. Deb says, thanks for the extra coupon for the initial calc variance on the Chow Club. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to do that, but another reason I love spending money with Keto Chow is amazing customer care. Yeah, that was, in case you guys missed that.
That was Chris.
I was unable to do math in my head.
You math.
Turns out that 12% is not multiplying something by 0.78.
Yeah, what the heck?
12% is multiplying something by 0.88. 0.78 is
tomorrow.
22%.
Should I cut it all off? What do you guys think?
No.
Let's do it.
Shauna says it makes sense for decorative purposes. 3 mugs.
Right.
Abby says, what? There was a choice on the mug cakes? I thought it was just chocolate.
There are 5 variants.
Yep.
So there's one with all chocolate, there's one with all vanilla, there's one with all cookies and cream, and there's one with all strawberry. Strawberry, right? Because strawberry shortcake. Ooh. Mmm. And then there is one with one of each.
Vanilla, cookies, strawberry. Yeah, chocolate. Mm-hmm. They're all the same price. It's all $29.99.
Yep. We just thought it'd be fun to play with it a little bit, because then if you don't like a flavor, you could just get the one that you do like.
Yep.
The good nice thing about getting the one with 4 is you get all 4 recipe cards.
That's true. Lots of people are saying apple pie is delicious. Sam says apple pie and salted caramel is ice cream for dinner. So good. So good.
So do you want to pull up that pop-up again where it has the apple, or has the mug cake, and we'll show them they'll drop down? Do you mind?
I can try. Let's see. If I go here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. It should work if I hit checkout. Because I have one of the family things.
Yeah, friends and family is in there.
It didn't work.
It's because you're doing
I think
it
I
live.
have to remove it.
And then start again.
Then I have to...
You may have not come from the friends and family sale.
I did.
Oh.
Okay. Let's be
Orange
crazy.
cream might sell out, actually.
The big bags.
Yeah, did you notice how many were in inventory?
No idea. This is hilarious. Facebook keeps on rejecting root beer float.
Oh, yeah.
Because they say you're not allowed to advertise alcohol.
Yep.
And I keep saying, dude, root beer flavor is not alcohol. Anyway, let's see if it works. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so see right here? If you clicked on it, you can see the different variants. So that was the trick. So there you go.
Yep, and it says limited edition mug, not 3 limited edition mugs.
But I'm just so excited about the serving size.
It also doesn't include the fork or those guys.
What the heck? No square plate?
No square plate.
The serving size says great, because when I get a snack and I have to eat half of it, I'm not very happy.
Well, it's like porking goods. There's one right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see.
How many servings?
4 servings
False.
in this.
That is 1 serving. I don't care what
Ooh, it's
anybody
dusty.
says. I will eat the whole thing. Except I'm not really a fan of salt and vinegar.
That's probably why it's still here.
I'm actually saving that one for you because you weren't doing dairy at the time, and I gave you that.
I know, and I still haven't done it.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 servings. So 2 servings would be a little bit better.
So Shelly said just made it and ate a raspberry cheesecake custard.
Yay, Shelly.
Joe says I'm excited about the mug cakes. Where is Rachel tonight?
I don't know.
Let's see. Anthony says, is the mug cake kits different than using a recipe with Keto Chow normal? No, it's well, there's other stuff in addition to the Keto Chow in it.
Oh, in the mugs?
Yeah.
In the recipes?
In the recipes.
Yeah. I like baking soda or all these other things, I think.
Does it have almond flour or coconut flour or anything like that?
I can't remember.
The hilarious thing is I had those cards printed We actually had to have them printed twice.
It was awful.
Because the first round, they printed them wrong.
Well, and it was totally our mistake because we formatted them and the formatting didn't come through when we sent it to the printer. So
Yep. And so the crop marks were on the corners. Anyway, so we had to have them printed and overnight shipped so that they would be here in time. Mm-hmm. But I haven't actually read the ingredients.
I've read through them. Nice thing is it just takes 2 tablespoons of the Keto Chow powder.
Okay.
So you don't have to use the whole packet to make yourself a little cake.
Or just make 3 of them.
I'm just so excited about the serving size.
Mike says, hi, Chris and Miriam. B1 Riddler says, don't know. I didn't know you had 2 separate strawberry flavors. Mm-hmm. Can you explain the difference? Natural strawberry.
Are you having me do it?
I'm having you do it.
Okay, so natural strawberry is sweetened with monk fruit and regular strawberry is sweetened with sucralose. That's the only difference.
Not to be confused with Splenda.
So it doesn't have any filler or maltodextrin or anything.
Yep. That is it. That is the only difference. Yep. And they do taste significantly different.
Mm-hmm. And it's just the sweetener, and that's the only difference.
Rhonda says, how long is this good through again?
The sale?
Yep.
Friends and family sale?
Mm-hmm.
Through till the 31st.
Yep, at least.
At least.
Mary might change her mind. Who knows?
I know. I change
She
my
might
mind
make it go
day.
longer, but is it at least going to last that long? Maitreya says it didn't buffer here. Okay. Amy says you're good.
Oh, great.
Renee says I might have to break down and try a sweet treat with the mug cake.
You should.
B1 Riddler says giving away the secret code.
You know what you could do? You could have a side of bacon with your mug cake.
That sounds delicious.
Right?
Lots of people are laughing about the secret code. Thanks, Chris. Lynn says, yo, dog. Shauna says, Chris, yo, dog. Nearly made me spew electrolyte water out of my nose. Michelle says, wait, there's points and accounts?
Yes. So, Michelle, you want to sign up for a rewards account. And what you can do is reply to any email that you've got from us to get to customer service team, or go to hello@ketochow.xyz.
Yep.
And email our customer service team and say, hey, I didn't know, I just signed up for my rewards point or rewards whatever account. Can you please credit me from my last order? So if you placed an order today on the Friends and Family sale, we can go ahead and put those onto your account. So
he says, wait a minute, you say dog but not for show? What's up with that?
For show?
Like, I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl who could, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit and a hat with a bat and a sixth form faller.
That's right.
Shauna says, saving up my rewards points for a truckload of apple pie.
Yeah.
Deb says apple pie chaffles, which I still haven't made.
Oh, why did we not have that?
Mary says, can they add points after a purchase if you didn't know that was an option? Yep. Just like Miriam said.
Yep.
We have real live actual human beings that work for us, and they do a fantastic job.
We have 5 of them.
Do we really have 5? Wow, okay. Let's see. Renee says, y'all are rocking it, Shelly and Heath. Maitreya says,
Lynette, right there, who said faux show dog. Yeah. She's one of our 5.
She is.
She'll hook you up with your points.
Totally fanny pie. Let's see. Sean says, I love being able to use my $25 gift card for the sale.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Renee says, yep, we're faux show dogs. Sam says, what's everyone's favorite flavor for chaffles? I tried chocolate toffee, but didn't really have much flavor to it.
Yeah.
We have made more eggnog into chaffles than we have.
Eggnog, we have a lot.
And tomato basil.
Tomato basil, I have a lot.
We have really made a lot of tomato basil.
Because it's strong enough flavor, you can taste it. The sweet ones aren't super strong.
You throw some cheese
but they're still a little bit sweet, so.
Yeah.
I do a lot of snickerdoodle and then add a ton more cinnamon because it kind of reminds me of a cinnamon roll. It's not really.
The savory chicken soup makes really good
buns.
Well, and, Jennifer says, what does everyone do with the chicken soup base? I'm trying to see if it's worth buying since I haven't tried it.
Oh, yeah. Make chaffles, make the drop biscuits. We have a lot of recipes that are with the chicken soup. That are just so awesome. The tamale pie. Oh, that sounds so good.
So you go to Recipes and More to Recipes. And you can choose a Keto Chow flavor. Oops. Savory chicken soup. It has more recipes than any other one.
I want to make those cheddar jalapeno biscuits too.
We made the turkey tamales and they were really good.
You know what else is really good? That creamy chicken spinach artichoke portobello pizza. Oh, yeah, those were really good. They were gone.
A lot of people were like, how can they be keto if they... So you have some canned baby corn, which has the flavor, but it doesn't have as many carbs. And then you're using 2 cups.
Yeah, it was a lot. But it was funny because it didn't really taste like Keto Chow chicken soup. It tasted like tamales, and they were so good.
Yeah, they tasted like tamales.
And we made like a quadruple batch or something.
It's really good.
And we ate the whole thing in one night because there were 7 of us.
Let's see. Tammy says, I totally took advantage of the sale today, including snagging a mixed mug cake deal. Yeah. Nice. Renee says, Miriam, you should shave a side like mine.
Oh, yeah. This side.
Patricia says, no, your hair is awesome. Shauna says, so with the recipe cards, we can make them with our flavors from... Ooh, I should have gotten that with one with all 4. Well, Sarah says, I tried to get chocolate and I kept putting strawberry in my cart. That's weird. Tide also put the one with the 4 flavors in the same. If you are having problems, again, if you email our team...
Yeah, we can fix it.
We can totally fix it. Like, even if it's like making a shopping cart for you and emailing it to you to pay. Like,
yeah, we can do that.
We actually do that pretty frequently. A lot of times people will call over the phone and they're like, yeah, I want to place an order. And then when it gets time to pay, we're like, all right, do you want to pay over the website or do you want to pay on the phone? They're like, oh, I'll do it on the website.
There you go.
And we just email them a link and they type in their thing. It's like the shopping cart's ready to go. Tammy says apple pie is my absolute flavor. Rhonda says I want the variety mug cakes. That cup is so cute.
So cute. Okay, so I forgot to bring one home. I was going to have Chris grab one. But if you saw the Christmas mug that we had before, it's the same similar style.
Is it the same size?
It's the same size, 20 ounces or something like that. Or maybe it's 15. Oh, now I'm not sure. It's a good size, but it's a little bit thicker. Like the walls are a little bit thicker, and the handle's a little bit thicker. You can see in the pictures.
I'm assuming it's microwave safe.
Yeah.
Marie says that answers what I was wondering about the mug cake recipe cards. And Shauna wants to know, are the recipes going to be on the website?
Someday.
So not right away, but they will be eventually posted. Well, it's just like with the recipe books.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff starts out on the recipe books. And then it
gets to the website, and then we really want your feedback. So when you start to get your mugs and start trying the recipes, just let us know what you think and how you use them. Another thing that I want to do is like pour some heavy cream over there, or maybe make some of Taffy's caramel and pour it over the top of that.
Because Miriam says that because right now.
We're fasting.
We are fasting. So
and you know what?
there's
I'm not
the Life
hungry.
app.
I just really want to eat.
We're at 25 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh, that's not very long at all.
Well, it's because... So Miriam set us up for success. We looked at the schedule and what was going on.
And meal plan for the children.
Yep. And so Monday evening after dinner, we started a fast, and it goes until Wednesday afternoon.
Lunch. Yep.
And then Wednesday evening... We'll start a fast.
So we're going to have 2 meals on Wednesday.
And it'll go until Friday lunch. And then Friday evening, we'll start a fast that will go until Sunday lunch.
Or Sunday dinner.
Yeah, so it's around 40 hours each one. So, but because we have a plan, because we know what we're doing, and Miriam tried to talk me out of fasting last week on Saturday. It was close.
It's so mental.
Yeah.
And I'm never... like hungry. If I listen, like if I really check in with myself, okay, stomach, are you hungry?
Are you actually hungry? Or
no, I'm not hungry. I just want food.
Yeah, it's funny.
So it's awful.
Amy wants to know, is the mug cake part of the Chow Club? Nope, it's completely separate.
It's its own baby.
Mary Lee says, I didn't know there were flavors. What did I get when I didn't click anything? Probably chocolate, which is still going to be fantastic. B1 Reeler says, I saw it before the pop-up by going to the limited editions.
You can probably look on your email confirmation and it'll tell you what's in there.
Deb says, don't cut your hair. We are really far behind. Renee says, love my square plates. He says, true story. That is 1 serving. Lisa's back. Welcome back.
Hi, Lisa.
Sonny says, I can relate. A bag of broccoli and cauliflower I made last night was 4 servings. Like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It depends on if it's covered in cheese and butter, in which case... definitely one serving. Renee says it's the same size as the big snack bag you'd buy at a gas station. One serving. Lisa says, is there a mug cake package?
There is a mug cake package? Yes. You were saying it weird.
Yep.
I was saying it right.
Oh, there is a mug. Oh, yes. It was good.
She wants to know what we're talking about because she missed it.
Yep.
There is a mug cake package. So on the Friends and Family sale,
or you can just
there
go
was
to
a...
limited edition.
Yeah, we just put it there.
There it is.
Mug cakes.
Ta-da.
But there's a pop-up on the end that gave you a sneak peek.
Yep. Maitreya says, I agree. 2 servings for a bag of pork and good. K-Bear says salt and vinegar is my favorite flavor. Joe says Rachel went to bed. It was a long day. And we're just keeping it going.
Is late right there. Oh, Sarah said the mug cakes include either almond or coconut flour. Because Sarah made them, so she knows.
Did. She took those pictures too, didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. Renee says, sleep well, sweet Rachel. Sarah says, I don't think any of them had both almond and coconut. They also had an egg yolk or egg white, baking powder, etc.
Nice.
Okay. So pretty simple, sounds like. Anthony says, I have the holiday mug, so I can have mug cakes. Okay.
Perfect.
Carol ordered the raspberry cheesecake today. Can't wait to taste it. Sean says, if I order more on the Friends and Family sale, will we get the mug cake offer again? It'll keep popping up. Yeah. Or you can just order it separately if you want. Renee says, ooh, break up bacon bits into the mug cake. Yeah. Michelle says, I have tried the natural strawberry, and it's the first meal replacement in the strawberry flavor that I thought was good. Nice. Try it with butter. The flavor is a lot stronger.
It's a lot better with butter because it brings out the flavor more.
Deb says everything is better with bacon or butter, especially Keto Chow chocolate mug cake. And he says, I finally got a smoker because of Chris making stuff. Brisket goes with Keto Chow.
Yeah,
it does.
Steak and shake.
Maitreya says, oh my goodness, you two are so busy with so many tasks. Maybe Kanban for the office.
Gosh.
We're actually in the process of evaluating a switch from Trello to Monday.
I just have to wrap my brain around it and figure out how to organize it so that it works.
And there is an actual whiteboard, Kanban board with Post-it notes on it that we used to use down in the shipping area.
It still has Post-it notes on it with people's names on them.
It does. Shelly says we need a mug cake party. Tukuri Zakio says, where's the peanut butter and jelly mug cake?
Time out.
Oh. Bryce says, that reminds me, Christian was awesome today when I needed assistance.
That sounds good.
Rhonda says, wait, so the mug cakes are quick to make, minimal additional ingredients, and you just put it in the microwave, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're by Chef Tabby. And they're so delicious. And I want one right now.
Renee says Joe should get one of those injectors and put jelly into a peanut butter mug cake. Dang, there you go.
Well, you could take out, we have one of those little cupcake things that you take out the bottom of the cupcake and you put the custard or whatever in, so you could do that.
Rihanna says my favorite chaffle is taco, and I use them for taco shells.
Yes, that's so awesome. You know what we need to do? We need to do taco with the pizzelles.
That would work. And
then instead of having that extra sweetener, maybe just leave it out, and then you'd have this thin, perfect little.
Shelly says strawberry and pumpkin chaffles. We rock a lot. Jasmine says, I have to say your customer service is the bomb. I wrote them about my points not added after a few purchases and got a reply within 30 minutes.
Nice.
I've never gotten a reply from customer service so fast. Well, you did do it at the right time of day.
Yeah, if it's after hours, then you won't.
So one of the things that Miriam and I have struggled with is letting go of stuff.
It's so hard.
Because literally when this started, it was just me. And then I had to let go of the shipping stuff for Miriam to do it. And then I had to let go of this, and then I held on to the customer service until about a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
like I was still
on Sundays
because I was so worried that it was going to slip. And the team that we have put together,
they're so amazing. They're so freaking awesome.
So good.
They're so great.
Jeanette says drop biscuits are the best. Deb says drop biscuits and sausage gravy.
Yes.
Which we were supposed to have that last night.
I was too lazy to make
We had
biscuits.
Fox Hills bread with the sausage gravy. Yeah.
It was still delicious.
Sarah said we did drop biscuits and the taffy sausage gravy for dinner last night. Both used chicken soup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Maitreya uses chicken soup with it. Rhiannon says chicken soup base is delicious with butter, cream cheese, garlic salt, and chicken bone broth. Well, that sounds terrible.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. He says this weekend we plan on making Keto Chow drop biscuits with Parrot Head Renee's cheesy gravy.
Ooh, I want that.
That does sound good. Keith says, just saw y'all today. Really interesting in learning more about your products. Well, welcome.
Yeah, we're so glad you're here.
Sojourn says the caramel apple cupcakes look so good.
Those are really good. Okay, so the topping of the caramel apple cupcakes, good. That's the caramel that's really good.
Yeah,
so
it's basically
you need to just
allulose,
have that
right?
caramel and put it on whatever you want because it's so good. Put it on the mug cakes.
Just says I definitely need to order a mug cake bundle so I can get the mug. Rachel took my green one. Sarah says the mugs are microwave safe. They are not dishwasher safe, so hand wash only.
Good to know.
Anthony says now I have to get a new mug. Don't. Debbie says, can I place an order for another mug since it's already ordered? Another mug set. Yeah, so that's one of those things totally where, if you go to shop, either limited edition products is probably the easiest way to find it. It's down here at the bottom. There's the mug cakes. And if your order hasn't shipped yet, reply to your order email and say, yo, Dawg.
Switch it to the strawberry or the all four.
Well, no, I mean combine
collection.
the orders.
Oh,
Save
so
on
you
shipping.
had two. I see what you mean.
Renee says, I bet Christopher could come up with lots of yummy mug cake variations. I bet he could. Sarah says, I just went back and tried it again and put the right one in there.
Yay.
Nice. Anthony says, alternate day fasting for the win. So
that's what we're doing.
Kind of like that. It's like alternate day fasting with OMAD.
Except for 2 meals. So it's like we're having 2 meals and then we'll start fasting again.
So Lisa, who had to go get her son, so she missed some of the stuff. The mug cake bundle will show up when you go to check out on the friends and family discount. It also just is in the limited edition stuff.
Yep. So that's what he just had up a second ago. So it has 4 single meals, and then it has a recipe card. So there's 5 different options. A bunch of strawberries, a bunch of chocolates, a bunch of cookies and cream, or a bunch of vanillas, or there's one with one of each.
Yep.
So
that's correct. Penny wants to know, are any of the large sweet bags on sale? Yes. Orange cream is 20% off.
Yep. And then the savories are also on sale.
Yes, which they're at the very bottom of the page here.
Yeah, scrolly down there.
Scroll.
So then you can make all the chaffles you want.
And they're actually 40% off.
Yeah, that's a
40% off!
And do you guys know why we did the sale? Because there were no trade shows last year.
that's what it was.
Because we probably wouldn't have had this much inventory, and we're like, you know what, let's just put it on sale. That'll be good.
Rebecca says, when you fast, are you still drinking shakes? No, because those have calories in them. Now, you could do a protein-sparing modified fast if you didn't add any fat to them. But, we're using some of the Keto Chow Daily Minerals. I'm going to go, which I've been using the True Grapefruit packets.
I like that. I like the flavor with that.
So I've been filling up about 8 ounces of water with a True Lemon or True Grapefruit packet and an entire tablespoon of the Daily Minerals, and then I slowly sip it over a period of time.
Yeah, which technically the True Lemon or True Grapefruit has a little bit of calories in it too, so you just have to decide what you want to do for yourself.
And then I'm doing a bunch of our Keto Chow fasting drops. This is actually, I've used more of the fasting drops in the last week probably than I have the entire time we've had them, just because I'm really getting down to doing a lot of fasting. So
I've done them a lot, and it's funny because I'll do the Daily Minerals and I always do the magnesium every night or every other night at least, but anytime I'm fasting I always have to get those fasting drops. So
Sarah says, I take all the photos all the time.
All the photos, all the time.
Except all the ones that Carrie Brown takes. Amy says, I was so bummed missing the cute mug at Christmas, so I had to jump on this deal.
Yes.
Lynette says the mug cakes are muy delicioso.
I want to see you guys
deliciosa.
Take pictures of yourself with the mug because I want to see your cute faces.
With it on your head. Alan says butter makes everything better. Sojourn says hoping my order comes tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Oh, good
Devin
night.
says what size is the mug? I think it's 20 ounces.
I think
but
it's
I'm not
20
sure.
ounces.
Shauna says mug cake, 3 cakes per package. Do you have to make all 3 at once?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, well, and if you have, like, if you've put your Keto Chow into, like, containers in your cupboards, then you can just use a little bit out of those, and then you could just, or, you know, you open up your packet and then use 2 tablespoons and pour it into the, you know, the thing. Or if you don't have a packet of that, just put the whole thing in, like, a Ziploc bag or something. So
Sonia says, so good to see your faces. Checking out this website for the first time.
oh,
Welcome.
Yay.
Renee says, ooh, how about a taco mug cake topped with a ground beef and cheese? That would be fantastic.
Yes, let's make egg cups.
Joe says, if I get an injector, then I can't tease Miriam.
Yeah.
John says, taco, keto chow, and pizzelle maker. You can make tostitos.
Right, with, like, the ground beef in the middle and just roll it up. Oh, that's such a great idea.
Yeah. Victoria says, oh, I completely forgot about PB&J keto chow, though. Like Joe, I would prefer grape jelly. I'm going to add Smucker's natural peanut butter to strawberry keto chow tomorrow and see how I like it.
Ew, grape. Ew.
Rhonda says, do you have to refrigerate the mug cakes if you want the entire packet, or can it handle it? It's fine. Well, you'd want to, like, roll it up and, like, clip it so it doesn't absorb too much humidity depending on where you are. Mm-hmm. Anthony says, drop biscuits with smoked queso dip. That sounds terrible.
That sounds good.
Melissa says, oh, no, I've been washing my Christmas mug in the dishwasher. It's
probably fine.
Well, so the reason why they say, you know, dishwasher safe is sometimes the surface isn't super, super hard, and so it might chip if it bangs up against other stuff.
Well, or sometimes, like, the printing that goes on it is fragile.
Yeah. Charlie says, we got the email for the family and friends event. Can that be combined with the 2KK link? So the 2KK link gets you 10% off. All the stuff in the friends and family.
It's more than that.
The discounts don't stack.
Yep, so you'll get the biggest discount. Yep.
And if you go to add something to your cart that isn't part of the two friends and family, then that one will apply. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Carol says, what is the Chow Club?
Yes, I want to tell you. So we just started this. We had our very first box. It is a subscription box where we just put whatever we want in it. And then you buy it. And then you're surprised. Surprise!
Surprise! So there's 2 sizes. There's a 30 meal or a 60 meal, which is either one 1 meal bag and 9 singles, or 2 different 21 meal bags and 18 singles.
Yep.
It starts off at 10% off the first month. Then it goes to 12% off the second month and 15% off the third month. So, and it is a surprise. You can't pick what's in there. We have had a bunch of people who have said, hey, I'd like such and such in my Chow Club. And we're like, nope. So if you want to choose stuff, we still have the regular subscription.
You can still order just the regular way. We just thought it'd be fun. It's like, you know, a surprise inside. And so we just got our Chow Club boxes just sent out, last ones today. And so they will be arriving. So if you watch social media, you'll see what's inside, and then you can have an idea of what it'll be next month. Also, you can subscribe at any time to the Chow Club, and then up until the 15th of each month, you'll get the month following.
11:59 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
On the 15th is the cutoff.
So right now, if you subscribe, you're going to not get the February box. You'll be getting the March box.
That's correct.
Until February 16th, and then you'd be getting the April box.
So you have 20 days, 1 hour, and 34 minutes to receive March's box. So there you go. Kathy loves the mug cake bundle idea.
Oh, thanks.
Alan says, thanks for the awesome sale, Chris and Miriam. Renee says, if one were to order one savoring bag, what would be the best, most versatile? Probably the chicken. And the chicken uses milk protein isolate, so it cooks differently.
Yeah, it does. It's fluffier, it's thicker, like a little bit thicker.
Renee says, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, wouldn't it be the savory? Yeah. Mary says, I'm really new to you guys. How long has Keto Chow been around? So I started it back in 2015 because I am so lazy. I wanted to be able to make food without having to worry about all the stuff. Yep. I just wanted to be able to mix it up.
He wanted to work through his workday and come home.
Yep.
And not have to go to lunch or have breakfast.
Yeah, like it's time to go to school. It's time to go to work. I can go to the fridge, grab some blender bottles that I've made, and go to work. And I have breakfast and lunch, and that's it. That is why I made Keto Chow. Back in, it was January 1st, 2015, the first time I posted about the recipe for Keto Chow. Yeah. You can actually still find the open source original recipe for Keto Chow. It's not the same as the stuff we have now, and the flavors are completely different because you're buying like dimetized protein powder and mixing stuff up and all that. But yeah,
Costco vitamins.
I just wanted nutrition easy. Turns out that it's really good tasting too. Yeah, and other people who want it too. Rebecca says, I've only done intermittent fasting, so I was interested in how people do regular fasting. Well, and what we're doing is actually considered intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Now, science class with Mr. Bear.
Or meow. You know everything.
Okay, so if you ask the fasting experts with the fasting method or IDM, they call intermittent fasting doing 24, 36 fasts like that.
48, 72.
When you're talking about, I'm not going to eat breakfast and lunch and I'm just going to eat dinner, they call that time restricted feeding, which is a better technical term.
Which it doesn't really matter though.
And I call it intermittent fasting too. When you are doing an extended fast of say 48, 72,
7 days,
96, 7 days.
I do want to do that.
Those are more extended fasting.
Not 96.
So
I want to do a week. I think it would be very difficult for me.
So Renee says, I was thinking of either chicken or taco. Jessica says, I didn't need any more Keto Chow, but couldn't help ordering again. Your customer service team was outstanding when I forgot to add an item, and they were able to add it for me. Hey. That was probably Steve. He actually talked about that in a meeting today.
Nice.
Or a whole bunch of other people had that same issue. Renee says, that's kind of what I was thinking. I can just customize the chicken. Carol says, cool. Rhonda says, what I meant to ask is, if you prepare all 3 cakes at once, would you need to refrigerate the cakes you don't eat? I would, but it depends on if you're eating them tomorrow.
Like a little cakey. It's because it has egg and...
Yeah, but it's cooked. If you're going to eat it within the next day...
Well, it might get dry. Well, here it might get dry. Where you live, it might not get dry. Like, this is the thing. In Utah, before we were keto, you couldn't leave the bread open because it would go stale. You couldn't leave the chips open because they would go stale, and then it tastes gross.
Well, they go stale after. That's just when the oil goes rancid. But
yeah, but actually, it happened in a couple of hours.
Yeah, but bread gets dry if you leave it out.
Yeah, and like if you leave it out, like it'll be like hard, like toast.
Fanny says my Chow Club box should be here tomorrow.
Oh, yay!
Rachel says, does anyone get the same big bag flavors for the Chow Club? Yes, everyone is getting the exact same thing.
Yeah, the Chow is always the same. So the big box and the little box aren't exactly the same.
Yeah.
But everyone is getting
the 60 and the 30 are different. But everyone getting the 30 gets exactly the same thing. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's right. Although it's super awesome. Renee says, so how could I order a discounted savory bag and also order the daily minerals at 10% off that? You could use one of Joe's links and go to the page.
She has her own link.
Oh, she does? What? Renee does? Psh, I didn't authorize that. Anthony says you can skip a month with the Chow Club as well. Yes, you can. Sarah says, I'm late, but here, welcome.
You don't want to cancel, though. If you skip it or pause it, then that's better. Because if you cancel it, then you need to start again at the 10% off, and you want to get that little higher percentage off. So there's that.
Renee says, nerd. Jessica says it was Steve. Nice. Denise says somebody said they ordered $600. Actually, there was another one that was even bigger than that.
I love you.
There was someone who ordered 390 individual packets.
Wow.
Yeah, like 21 of this, 21 of that, 48 of this, 60 of that. Sarah says the cakes are best eaten as soon as cooled. They aren't as good after a day. Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Renee says 100%.
I wonder if it's similar to the drop biscuits, because the drop biscuits get kind of hard after a day or two.
Yeah.
But that's when you put that caramel over the top.
So Devin says, can a 48-hour promote code be used with a gift card, the one from the Chow Club refund? I'm not sure what a 48-hour promote code is. I don't know what that is. But the
use a
gift card can be used with
anything.
anything. Yes. It's a form of payment.
So it's like you're using a credit card, essentially.
Let's see. Debbie says my last extended fast was 9 days. Wow.
Oh my
216
gosh,
hours.
Debbie, you killing
Michelle says,
it.
how do you get to the family after looking at the cart? So the easiest way to get to the sale is if you go here.
To the blog
Or
post?
actually, I thought it was on the top. Anyway, and you click on sign up here.
And then it'll just take you over.
You sign up and it immediately takes you to it.
Okay.
And it sends you an email. Or at least it's supposed to send you an email. But it can sometimes take like 20 minutes to send you
really?
the email. So that's why we have it actually
It'll just send you over there.
And that sometimes works on mobile, but it always works on desktop.
Why is mobile such a pain?
I don't know. Let's see. Renee says, yep. Devin says, are the Chow Club singles the same as the big bag? No.
Yep, they're going to be a variety.
Renee says, I'm super duper special, Chris, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, she's special.
I had no idea. Devin says, my box is yet to arrive. That makes sense because about a third of them were shipped today.
Yep.
Sam says, what if you switch from the 30 to the 60 Chow Club? Does the discount transfer? It doesn't automatically. You have to contact our customer service team.
We can do it for you, though.
And they have to manually finagle it.
But, yeah, you want to be able to do that so you can keep those discounts.
Shauna says, 390 individual meal packets. What a storage nightmare.
Yeah.
Devin says, is there a large quantity of the mug cake bundles? Yes, there are hundreds of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Lisa says, if they get hard, wrap them in a very lightly damp paper towel. Stick it in the microwave just for a few seconds and it softens up.
Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Rachel says, can one buy order a gift card for someone and have it emailed to that person? So we tried this last week. It's supposed to. But when they tried it last week, it just showed them the gift card.
Okay. But you can order it for yourself and then send it to somebody.
And then send it. There is an update to the Shopify shopping cart that I am supposed to evaluate sometime in the next week or so.
Okay.
That does most definitely have that functionality.
So we'll be in touch. But yeah, you can just order it for yourself and then send it to them. Because any gift card, it doesn't have to be associated with your email. So you can just give it away.
Yeah. Michelle says, I haven't gotten after 20 minutes. So try it on desktop and it should... Now, the pop-up that shows up doesn't redirect you. With that one, you have to wait for the email.
Well, what about the bar at the top? Does that take you to the same place?
The bar at the top just takes you to the correct sign-up page.
Okay.
But when you first go to the site and it says, hey, sign up for our friends and family, it does take a while for it to go through. And it might be in your spam folder.
Oh, yeah. Check your spam folder real quick.
But worst case scenario, yay, if you... Here, I'll just put this into the chat. If you go to that page and sign up again, it doesn't sign you up twice.
Yeah.
So... Let's see. Wanda says, I have a lot to learn. My first order will be here on the 1st. I sure hope the sale is still going on. I'm a fixed income and only get paid the 1st and the 3rd.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Deb says, drop biscuits don't stay around long enough to get stale at my house. My non-keto husband loves them.
That's
okay,
great,
1st and 3rd of the month. Okay. Lisa says, husband doesn't get paid until the 3rd. Yeah. I don't know if...
We're going to have to see what the inventory is, too.
Yeah.
So, we'll let you know.
It definitely will be going until the 31st. Mm-hmm. Kimberlyn says, what is the difference between a subscription on Amazon and on your website? So, number one, if you order off of Amazon, it costs more.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep.
Okay. Number two, if you order off Amazon, we actually make less money. If you order off Amazon... it just will repeat it. Now, it does have Prime shipping if you sign up for Prime. But even if you order it from us and you have to pay for shipping, it still costs less than getting it from Amazon. if you order 3 big bags, you'll actually qualify for free ground shipping, which does take a while.
If you want to.
Well, with or without a subscription. If you order 3 bags, you're going to get free ground shipping. Or rather, you qualify. You can still have it shipped a faster method. But you qualify for that. Also, if you have an account on our site, then you get rewards points, which is effectively a 5% discount, I think it is. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. As a consumer, I think Amazon's great.
Of both. The other thing is sometimes Amazon will have stuff that we don't, just because sometimes
every once in a while we'll sell out before they do.
But not super often. A lot of times they're sold out more than we are because we keep it for ourselves. But Amazon is still our friend. We work together.
Denise says, "No kidding, mobile. That's all I have. That's all I have. So hard to navigate the website. So small.
Yeah,
that's mobile.
It's hard. Yeah,
and." We recognize that actually a majority of the people are on our website on mobile. Well, that's the thing. More people are still... Well, there's a greater percentage of people on desktop that are purchasing, but it's still, by far and large, people just do stuff on mobile now. So we actually tried to design the site to work with mobile first, and then also look good on desktop. VCat says, thinking of doing 48-hour fasts built around Keto Chow during the week with carnivore OMAD on the weekends.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
If you want to be successful, write it down, get an accountability buddy. Whatever.
Plan it out.
Yeah, plan it out. It helps. I even take and put it on my calendar and what meals we're having, what day, and what. And then today is clean out the fridge day. Tuesday.
They're going to start after their son's wedding this Saturday.
That's so fun.
Michelle says, thank you. Devin says, I just tracked it. It'll be here on Thursday. Okay. Michelle says, thanks. That worked. Nice. Rebecca says, the monthly meal boxes. Can you skip a month? Yes, absolutely you can.
Yep, you can skip it. The problem is you don't know what's going to be in the thing.
Rhonda just got the email link. This is a massive saving.
Yes.
By Grapthar's Hammer. By the
What
Sons
a
of Mo.
savings.
What a savings. You gotta love
That's
Galaxy
a silly
Quest.
show.
Leslie says, I'm so excited about this Keto Chow. I'm new to keto and have taken a break, big mistake, for the holidays. I have to tell you, the Chow helped me get back into ketosis with minimal effort.
Yay.
Thank you for all your due question. How often are there sales like the Family and Friends or the weekly single flavor of the week?
Oh, well, the weekly single flavor is every week.
Yep.
We don't usually do a sale like this.
last...
This is the first time we've ever done something like this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We usually do a Black Friday sale, and that's our biggest of the year, but this is our biggest ever that we've
And again, it's because
done.
We didn't have any trade shows this year.
Yep, so we just have a little bit more inventory, and so we thought we would just throw it up there.
Yep. Anthony says, if you want 2 days, Amazon's the best. Otherwise, best to order from Keto Chow. Now, if you are ordering from us and it's coming by priority mail, that actually gets to most of the United States in either
a couple days
in
anyway.
2 days if you live near an airport, or 3 days if you live in the boonies. So, Liz says, I just got my sample package today. Excited to try tomorrow.
What are you going to try? What flavor are you going to try?
Oh. Mary says, are you guys thinking of an app at all? What would you want to accomplish with the app?
Yeah, tell us what we should do.
Because a lot of times people want an app that you can get on the website, and there is an app for that, and it's called Chrome. So, or Safari. But I want to know what use case you're wanting to do with an app, because that I'm open to it. Shauna says, I prefer the desktop. Danita says, yeah, I'm on my phone ordering right now. Mm-hmm. Sarah says, so happy for the sale, thanks. I'm a frontline essential worker.
Oh, yay.
And I bring Keto Chow for lunch every day. I teach young children, and they keep me on my feet a lot, so I appreciate a nutritious and quick lunch.
I'm so glad. Thanks for taking care of those kids.
Yeah. Rachel says, how about create a mobile app for Keto Chow ordering? They've got one for that. It's called Chrome or Safari. It's
just harder to read.
And the thing about it is, I mean, we could make an app, but it would literally just be a wrapper around the website.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sonny says, so is the mug cake mug a free gift during friends and family, or is it just available on sale?
It's just available.
Yep. We weren't going to launch it for a while, but we decided that we were going to, you know what? Let's have that as a...
do it.
By the way, while you're ordering, check this out. Yeah. Marie says, Chrome on my phone, it does give the option to view as desktop side. Then I zoom on where I need on the page.
That's what we do too.
Devin says it was supposed to say 48-hour promo code, the 10% one that comes via email. So that particular code goes into the discount box.
Oh, yes. And so that wouldn't...
So you wouldn't be able to use it with any other discount codes. But it could. It totally would go into the cart page. Just like a first responder military discount or a... whatchamacallit? The thing where the rewards points. Me speak good.
Rewards points.
Liz says chocolate. Denise says, however, ordered daily minerals from Amazon, $52, and they got shipped from you. Yes, that's because Amazon is out of stock. Even though they have them at their warehouse, they're holding on to them and saying, we don't know what's wrong with it. If you want to order it, it's going to ship from these guys. So with Amazon, for those of you who don't know,
we just barely got those in stock too.
There's what's called fulfillment by Amazon, which is Prime, and then there's fulfillment by merchant,
FBM.
So fulfillment by merchant, you see it on Amazon, you order it, and it actually gets shipped from somebody else. With those, you usually have to pay shipping. And Amazon takes 15% for the privilege of having it on Amazon.
Which, we need to be on Amazon, because Amazon runs the world.
Okay, Danita says app to order and to get recipes.
We could do a recipe. It would actually be
a recipe app might work, but the problem with ordering is the website would be so dynamic. It wouldn't work for an app. It would literally just be connecting you up to the website and showing you a Chrome view.
What I could see the purpose would be like a calculator, like to calculate that, and recipes. I think would make sense.
Anthony pointed out that the Postal Service took 6 days for his holiday bundle. Yeah, the holidays were
hard.
It was a clown show. Deb says Thursday is my day 2 for Chow Club. Yay!
Take a picture.
Want to see that
Take
pretty
a picture for me.
Box on my porch.
I want to see. I hope they turn out like they're not super scuffed and gross and wet, because that would be sad.
Okay. Joe says, how long are you going to have the mug cakes? Until they sell out, right?
Oh yeah, until they sell out.
Which is going to be a while. Anthony says Edge is better than Chrome. Fun fact: Edge gave up on their own rendering engine.
Oh, yeah.
And they just use Chrome. They literally are using Chrome. It's just in a different wrapper.
That's funny.
Kathy
Did
says,
you find that out like yesterday?
No, I've known about that for years, but I was telling somebody else about it yesterday.
For years?
Kathy says I do everything a year. Ever since... Don't call it a comeback. I've known Edge for years. Liz says, I also ordered more flavors to try today, waiting for strawberry cheesecake. We don't have one like that.
That sounds good. Does she mean raspberry cheesecake?
No, she means strawberry cheesecake. She wants that as a flavor.
Oh, I like that.
Mike says, how long is a friends and family sale happening? At least until the 31st, maybe longer. Yep. We'll have to see what Miriam decides randomly.
Yep. I'll decide tomorrow.
Denise says, GovX for essential workers.
We're going to do it the 31st, at least.
Yep. Shauna says, love all the fun items and things y'all come up with.
Oh, thanks.
Lisa's heading to bed. 6 a.m. comes
Lisa.
fast. Oh my gosh.
I'm ready to go to sleep. Chris was up half the night.
I woke up at 2.
And then I was up the night before, fixing things in my mind. Mug cake things.
Yep. Let's see. Mary says, the mobile isn't functioning as well as the desktop. Sometimes apps are more user-friendly. Yeah, but the website would still... Unless you're using an API to tie into it, I don't know of a good way to integrate a mobile app with a Shopify site. And we wouldn't want to have 2 ordering systems because that would defeat the entire purpose. So,
anyway.
Renee says, I clicked through my link, but I can't see the friends and family sale now. That's weird.
Oh, because you have to use the...
Did it take you to a page that says, like, vanilla is the link? That's weird.
She has to use her link, but then she can't use the link to the page if she's using her link. Right?
All she has to do is use her link and then click on the friends and family link.
Okay, try that.
Lisa says, night. Susan says, greetings from Chicago. Love your chow. Best keto shake out there. You got that right. Please make more fruit flavors. Blueberries. Okay.
Blueberries.
Denise says, I'm sorry I did that to you too. I know better now, though. Okay. Devin says, okay, last question. Are the Chow oh my God.
Chow Club.
Chow Club surprises the same in the 60 and 30 day? Yes. They're both the same. And there's only one in the 30 and one in the 60. And so the 60 actually costs less than buying 2 of the 30s.
Yes.
Because of that. Let's see. Liz says raspberry. You're right. Oh, okay. Jessica says, if you order a single flavor mug cake bundle, does the recipe card only have that particular recipe?
Yes.
Yes. Shauna is going to work in 15 minutes. What the heck? Carol says, thanks for the great sale. Good night. Stephanie wants blueberry cheesecake. Deb says, all this talk of Keto Chow, I'm heading to make me some banana Keto Chow ice cream. Renee says, okay. Marie says, app with sections for recipes, macro and fat calculators, and then a button that takes you to the website to order.
There you go. That's a good idea. Macro and fat calculators, could probably work. Recipes. Well, and I like the idea of like not customizing the recipes, but maybe like having a place where you could put your own notes into it, and then have a way that you can change. Because on the recipe site now, you can change for different servings, right? I love that because I never need what the recipe is made for. I always need twice as much as that, and then I don't have to do the math in my head. I can just say for 8 people instead of 4 people.
Fun fact, you would have to pay someone to re-enter all of the recipe data in order to get it into that app.
I could do that. I have a staff.
Yeah.
I could pay someone to do it.
Becca says, oh yes, peach for a summer launch. Okay.
Oh, peach sounds good.
Let's see. Debbie says, peaches and cream. Okay, was there anything else on the list that we wanted to talk about? Oh my gosh.
What?
One of our friends, Laylee, was going in for surgery
in October. So she posted this on her
so this is an old picture from before.
She's so cute.
So she used these things.
Yeah.
The old 17 ounces, but she pre-prepared because it was like oral surgery, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Anyway, she was going to go into the hospital, and so she had all these, and then she froze them.
Isn't that a good idea?
Then she could just pull them out. Yeah. Super awesome. Anyway, I thought that was...
can freeze it in your blender bottle, but it takes way more space in the freezer than those bags would.
Yeah. So that was in the Keto Chow Facebook support group. Super awesome stuff.
Another person said they wanted to know if it's safe to give Keto Chow to their 1-year-old child.
That's a really good question.
So what we say is we do not recommend it for children or breastfeeding or pregnant.
Yeah, legally we have to say it's not indicated for use by them.
But you can choose because you're your own person.
And then I will always say nobody seems to have a problem giving their child macaroni and cheese or dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, despite the lack of nutrition. Whereas Keto Chow was designed from the ground up for proper human nutrition with a lot of care and engineering put into making it like just right. So if you have a concern about whether or not Keto Chow would be suitable for a child or a pregnant woman or a nursing mother, I would recommend talking to a doctor.
And take the bag in with you.
Or the nutrition information off the website. But make sure that you are also having a discussion with them about the other foods that you may be wanting to feed that person.
Like macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
Or gummy bears.
So anyway, yes. So long story short, our kids eat Keto Chow all the time.
But they're our kids, and we chose to feed them that. So.
Or rather, they think it tastes good enough that they're actually really sad right now because we're doing all this fasting.
Oh yeah, we don't have Keto Chow.
I haven't had Keto Chow like in the fridge for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
And then they can't yoink them.
And they're like, "Oh, I have to make my own."
There's no food. I don't want to do that.
Anyway, Kimberly wanted to know. I wanted to say I don't know who recommended adding powdered peanut butter. PB2 to the chocolate toffee, but you're now my best friend forever.
I never thought of doing that. Yep. That's a good idea. And then it'd be a toffee peanut buttery.
And one last thing. Kaitlyn says, how long does it take to get to the point where drinking a shake and feeling full until your next meal? I get anxiety when I do 2 shakes a day and feel like I don't have macros left. Now, One thing, if you're saying you don't have macros left, now, number one, Keto Chow, you're able to put in as much fat as suits you. So fat should not be, you're not running into that. What I think is actually happening is that Kaitlyn, she calculated her protein wrong.
Yeah, and so she's hitting her top of her protein, but she doesn't want to eat anything else. But what we suggest is recalculating your protein, because we feel like a lot of people don't calculate your protein correctly, and you need more than what you think you need.
And we recommend using Maria Emmerich's calculator. It's actually on the page, like how much fat to use with Keto Chow. There's a link over to hers, because most people, like if you're using Chronometer or Carb Manager,
Yeah, the automatic calculators on there are not accurate.
they'll
for
tell you
protein.
that you need like 70 grams of carbs.
Or 60.
No,
And
you need
that's
like
not-
120.
If you get that low of protein, your hair will start to fall out.
Yes, it will.
So you need more protein.
Yeah, and so with protein, that's a minimum. You want to at least get that much. And you probably want to get more than that. Danita says, this is probably a frequently asked question, but how long does Keto Chow last in the fridge once you mix it?
6 days.
Yep. Well, up to 6 days. And depends on the fat. So
Yep.
if you have a thing of heavy cream that's like old,
Yeah.
it might go bad in like 2 or 3 days. But if it's like a fresh thing of heavy cream, you just opened it up, or you're using butter, yeah, at least 6 days, maybe longer. Renee says, okay, I think I got, total says 80 for minerals and big bag. So I think that has both of them right. I don't know. You'd have to
It
do the
probably
calculations.
is, though, if you think about it. If you do the math in your head. He says you're boring.
Yeah, he says, I'm getting, yeah. Mike says Keto Chow is way better for kids than fast food or sugar cereal, but the government won't let them say it. Well, it's just because it wasn't specifically formulated. You'll find that the sugar cereal probably also was not specifically designed for children either.
Yeah.
And the nutrition panel on the side is for adults, not for children. So, okay, well, we're going to head off.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yeah, we're so glad that you came to hang out with us.
If you're falling asleep, hey, we'll be here again tomorrow morning at 11:15 Eastern, which is 9:15 Mountain.
Silly doctors.
Keto Chows for kids. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Bye.